By junior year, something unexpected began to happen. The gap everyone assumed would always exist between the naturally gifted and the relentlessly. Discipline started to shift, quietly, almost invisibly. The comfort zone trapped Jason Miller still walked into exams with confidence. He had always relied on his sharp memory and quick understanding. Teachers praised him for being naturally brilliant. He rarely studied for more than an hour. Why would he? It had always worked. Ryan Cole still dominated the field. His speed, strength, and coordination made him stand out. Coaches pushed him hard, but Ryan believed his body would always carry him. And then there was Ethan, still waking up early, still training, still studying when no one was watching. The difference? Ethan no longer expected quick rewards. A subtle shift during a surprise calculus quiz. Something unusual happened. Jason hesitated. Have you ever wondered what truly separates the good from the great? Is it raw talent or unwavering discipline? Let me tell you a story about two students, Ethan and Jason. Ethan wasn't the top student, but he was incredibly disciplined. Every day he'd study for 2 hours, breaking down complex topics into small, manageable parts. Jason, on the other hand, was a natural genius. He rarely studied, but would ace his exams by cramming the night before. Now, let's look at two athletes on the same team, Ryan and his teammate. Ryan's teammate was gifted, effortlessly outperforming everyone in practice. Ryan, however, wasn't a born star, but he showed up early every single day, practiced his drills relentlessly, and stayed late to work on his weaknesses. At first, the talented ones, Jason and Ryan's teammate, were miles ahead. But over time, something shifted. Jason's last-minute cramming started to fail him as the subjects got harder. Ethan's consistent daily effort built a solid foundation of knowledge, and soon he was outperforming Jason. Similarly, Ryan's dedication on the field transformed him. He became stronger, more skilled, and more reliable than his naturally talented teammate, eventually becoming the team's star player. This story shows us a powerful truth. While talent gives you a head start, it's discipline and consistency that win the race in the long run. So what are you building with your daily habits? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories. Ethan showed up anyway, even when his body screamed, even when motivation disappeared. The moment people start noticing one afternoon, a substitute teacher returned graded papers. She paused at Ethan's desk. "Your analysis is strong," she said. "You've clearly worked for this." The word worked mattered. Not gifted, not lucky. Worked. For the first time, classmates glanced at Ethanaut with pity but curiosity. Talent gets tested. Jason approached Ethanaut after class. "How do you stay focused?" Jason asked. "Don't you ever get tired?" Ethan thought for a moment. "I do," he said. "Just don't stop because of it." Jason laughed awkwardly. But that answer stayed with him. The cost of ease by mid-season, Ryan was benched. Not because he lacked ability, because he lacked discipline. Coach Reynolds said it plainly. Talent gives you entry. Work ethic keeps you here. Ethan ran his best time that week. Not the fastest overall, but his fastest. A new identity. Ethan no longer introduced himself silently as average. He saw himself differently now. Not as the smartest, not as the strongest, but as the most consistent. And consistency, he was learning, was a form of quiet power. The long-term game. Late one night, Ethan flipped through his old notebook. The early pages were filled with doubt. The newer ones told a different story. Talent shines early. Discipline shines forever. He closed the notebook. He still didn't know how far he would go. But he knew this. When effort becomes a habit, success becomes predictable. The truth becoming clear, talent wasn't disappearing, just wasn't enough anymore. And hard work was finally starting to speak for itself. End of part 3, part 4, when preparation meets opportunity. Opportunities don't announce themselves with fireworks. Most of the time, they arrive quietly disguised as pressure. Junior year was coming to an end when the announcement was made. The opportunity no one expected. The school counselor called an emergency assembly. A national academic and leadership program will be selecting a small number of students this year, she said. Only 2 students from our school will be nominated. Whispers filled the room. Everyone already knew the names. Jason Miller. He'd be someone from the honors list. Ethan didn't even sit up straighter. He had learned not to expect invitations. The nomination later that afternoon, Ethan was called to the office. He assumed it was a mistake. The counselor smiled. "Your teachers recommended you," she said. "It's not for being the smartest, but for your growth, discipline, and leadership." Ethan froze. Recommended? For the first time, his effort had a label. Pressure changes everything. The program was tough. A written exam, an interview, and a public presentation. Jason was brimming with confidence. "I'm good at this stuff," he'd say with a shrug. "Duh." But Ethan felt something entirely different. Fear. A cold knot in his stomach. But for Ethan, fear no longer meant stop. It meant prepare. The written exam started, and it wasn't about memorizing facts. It was a high-pressure test of problem solving. Ethan's hands trembled as he picked up his pen. But then something amazing happened. A sense of calm washed over him. All those years of quiet, consistent discipline kicked in. He focused, working through each problem, steady and methodical. When the proctor finally called time, Ethan was completely drained, but a strange peace settled over him. He had done his absolute best. Meanwhile, Jason stormed out of the room, his face a mask of annoyance. What do you think happened next? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for part 2. Have you ever been asked about failure in an interview? Picture this. Jason, one of the candidates, confidently talks about a time he almost won a big project, but lost at the last minute. He frames it as a near success. The interviewers nod, but they aren't wowed. Then it's Ethan's turn. Looks down for a moment, then shares a story from his college days. He was on the verge of quitting a tough design course. The pressure was immense, and he felt like a total fraud. He was ready to drop out. But instead of giving up, he spent the next 3 months locked in the library, teaching himself everything from scratch, pushing through every single doubt. His final presentation wasn't just a project. It was a testament to his journey. He talked about the power of discipline, the silent battles we fight, and the beauty of hard work that no one ever sees. The room was silent, then filled with applause. He didn't just answer the question, he showed them who he was. What's your story of turning failure into strength? Share it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. When the results were announced, Ethan's name was called. First, Jason's name was second. The room erupted. Ethan stood still. He didn't smile right away, he just breathed. That night, Ethan sat at the kitchen table with his parents. His father didn't say much, just nodded, proud. Ethan understood something then. This wasn't luck. This was delayed payment. In his notebook, Ethan wrote, "Hard work is invisible until the moment it isn't." The opportunity didn't change Ethan, it revealed him. The program would open doors, but doors still required walking through, and Ethan was ready.